Now, for the folks that complain and bellyache to me, please talk about Forex because you trade CFDs or Forex pairs outside of the US. I don't know why you're not doing this, okay, because you're able to follow what I'm doing in NASDAQ with US100, okay? So if you go on to TradingView, and this is being used, and I'm not suggesting that you should open up an account or trade with this brokerage firm, but capital.com. Pull that up for the US 100 market, okay? This is the CFD version of NASDAQ futures contract. It's not going to mark to market perfectly, but I'm going to show you here that it's doing the same things I'm teaching that the futures market is doing. So instead of complaining to me and leaving comments in the sections of my video where I broom you, I make you invisible to the channel, it means I'm never going to see your comment anymore. Listen to me here, okay? Because your time with me learning will be greatly increased and be much more fruitful if you listen to what I'm going to say. Daily chart of the US 100, okay? Same thing happening here. This is TGIF. Same thing, high and low, half, 40%, 20%. It had that much of a retracement. But more specifically, first present the fair value gap. It trades up into it there, hits the quadrants, consequent encroachment, sells off. The upper quadrant of Thursday's regular trading hours opening range gap, regular trading hours opening range gap high, consequent encroachment, lower quadrant, and the low of the regular trading hours opening range gap low. Now, how am I getting those levels on US 100? Think about it. Pause the video and think about how I got those levels. Because there is no regular trading hours for a CFD. I already taught this before, but you just didn't listen. You don't listen. You don't take notes. You're so worried about what I'm going to teach new. But the things I'm jawboning about, that's the stuff where you're really learning. What you're doing is you're going to be going into 4:14 p.m. Eastern time, where that price is, annotate that with a line segment like this one here, the ray, and then label that regular trading hours closing price for whatever day it is, okay? And when you're creating it for the next trading day. So if you're looking at it on 4:14 p.m. Eastern time on a Wednesday, you're looking at a Thursday opening range level. That's how you're going to define it. And then you're going to wait until 9:30 Eastern time the next morning. And when it opens up, that's your other reference point. So between those two reference points, that's going to be your regular trading hours opening range gap, high and low. There won't be a gap. You're just simply going to the 1 minute candlestick for 9:30 a.m. Eastern time and 4:14 p.m. Eastern time. And you're going to get the same information that I'm showing you here. And it's the same thing that I'm teaching with the futures market. Why are you complicating everything? And you can see how we deliver down into the upper quadrant, just like I did in the futures market, calling it on X on Friday afternoon. We traded down into the upper quadrant of the buy side and balance, sell side efficiency, and then it came right back off that and trading right near the regular trading hours opening range gap low from Thursday's trading. Don't just discard the previous day's opening range gaps. You're going to see that the algorithm is still using them. And because this is going to track the real futures market, where is it going to get its rhyme and reason for where it's going to go up and down? What that futures market's doing.